Nambo here, Crapless Craps. We're going to do a little grind strategy right now. I'm going to be putting $40 in at the time. I have 42 in there because I had some change tickets that I put in there as well, but I have 20s lined up. We're just going to add 40 at a time. We're going to go $5 across those numbers for now. We'll try and pick up the 2 and the 12 when we can. And well, for now we have these extra dollars, so we'll just put those there for now. And then we're going to try and press these up and see what we can get them to. If we can get a long roll, we can turn this into something big. Any opportunity that I can pick up my $40 back, I might do that so that I'm free rolling on it. And then we just want to kind of max press everything to see if we can turn this 40 into some hundreds, you know. And if we get a roll that, you know, goes off the board, so to speak, lots of 7s here. One long roll in here, semi-long roll, but you know, if we get a long roll, we can turn this into some big money. I may also do the lucky roller, $1 each. Right now, I'm just going to be off on that. Let's go. Let's just set the bets on. Let's play. It's going to be kind of low risk and hopefully big reward. Make sure that sound is off. So pressing the $7 on the 9. And a quick 7 out. So we're going to pop another $40 in there. And then let's go like this. Let's do $1 each. Let's go 5s there. And yeah, so we'll be a little light on the 3 and 11 right now. Okay, and then we got something going on the lucky roller as well. There's a 6. Let's just first pick up the extra change that I needed on the 3 and the 11. All right, there's a 9. Put it all on the 9. Another 9. Put it all on the 9. There's a 6. Press up that 6. We're going to set our bets on. There's an 8. Press up our 8. Ah, 7 out. If I would have popped one more 9 there, I would have collected $42, which I would have kept that. That would have been my initial $40 entry there. So let's go like that. We'll go like that. All right. Trying it again. $40 at a time to see what we can run this up to. All right. 9s seem to be kind of hot here. There's a 4. Let's get these up, and then we'll get the rest on the 4. Another 9. All right, let's see if we can catch another one here. There's a 5. There's our 9. Okay, so this is 42, or 40, I should say. So we're gonna keep that 40. So I have my next entry. My next $40 is already banked. Another 9. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna go 5 and 5. And we're gonna do 30 on that 6, or 30 on that 9 to press it up. Oh, there's an 8. Add 5 to that. There's an 11, it's great. That's gonna pay 13. We're gonna press it all on that. There's another 8. Let's go $11 on that 8. Be nice if we can catch one more 9. Almost. All right, that's 24. So 8s and 9s right now are big for us. Ah. Whew. And that was off of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rolls. See how it can add up kind of quickly if you're rolling repeaters. And let's go like that. And then we'll just get 1 on the 2. Set the bets on. Okay, we got our 44 in there. Oh, and it figures the one number I don't have. I just, it is what it is. There's a 5. Let's just get those going, you know. That way we got something on everything here. There's the 11. Let's press that all on the 11. There's a 10. Put that all on the 10. There's a 6. All right. Boy, that one that had the 10 numbers there, that had some potential, you know. Again, if you can get where the 7's off the board, which is usually about 20 numbers or so, it could have turned into some real money. And that's the whole goal with this, is to see if we can turn a small amount into a big amount by max pressing. All right, let's go like that. There's a 5. There's a 4. Let's get those evened up at 5. There's another 4. Let's get those. All right, now we got everything covered. Another 5. Got that up to 28. There we go. So that should pay us almost 40. We're just gonna bank that. So now I have my next roll ready. There's a 6. Let's go 10 and 2. We're setting the bets on since we don't have much out there. 8. All right. There's a 2, that's great. All right, so here's where it's gonna get interesting. I'll put the others on the 12. If I can pop another 2, it'll really set us in a good place. There's a 4, so we're gonna go 21. Now I just need, it looks like the 3 on the low side. If we can somehow find a way to get that 3. Oh, there's another 4, that's great. All right, so we're gonna make this 50. And we're gonna press up these other numbers a little bit, all right? So we've got 70 banked. I'd like to get it to 80 banked. In fact, I'm just gonna make a executive decision here, and we're gonna go, we'll just go like that. So we've got our next, 80, our next 2 rolls lined up here, right? With 176 in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 numbers. And again, if we can get this sucker off the board here, that would be great. Some of these numbers will start escalating. It's a big if, but let's see if we can do it. So that should be 50 on the 6 now. There's a 5, and that's gonna be 50. So we got 3 sets of 50. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make these 40s. And let's get some hard ways going here. All right, so we got 98 banks. Still need a 3. Scoop up a little money. There's a 5. All right, so we're pressing that up 50. 7 out. Oh man, I had 264 on the board. Probably should have took a little bit more, but I'm here to go for it. I want to try and get something big, you know. But that was a pretty long roll there. All right, set the bets on. Again, I'm trying to stick to 40s. If I hit a few numbers here, I'll place the 2 and the 12. So let's go $7 on the 9. There's the 10. $9 on the 10. There's the 4. Let's go like that. All right, we got 62, so we have some wiggle room to press some of these up. There's a 6. good 10. All right, that's gonna be 20 more. There's a good 9. All right, right now the 9 and 10 are pretty well loaded. All right, we got 129. All right, there's a 6. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna press that up. I want to get this to 80, so I need to take $14. Let's go 3 and 2. All right, so I have my next 2 rolls lined up. Still working on our lucky roller there. There's an 8. Okay, making that 11. Just need a 12 on the high side. There's another 8. Let's go 10. 7 out. All right. Let's go 40 back out there. Ah, that sucks. Whoops. All right, so let's go like this. There's an 11. So let's get those done, and then we'll press up the 11. There's a 6. There's a 5. Let's get some repeaters here. There's a 6, that's good. There's another 6. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I wanna get my next roll lined up. So we got 37. We're gonna go like that. So we got our next $40 already ready to go. There's a 3, that's great. All right, let's roll some extremes. Oh, do you see that? Oh, that was almost a 3 or a 2. That would have been great. Ah, all right. All right, got all 40 in there. There's a 6. And a 5. Let's get these even at 5, all right. There's our 3. Let's get those. So now we got all the numbers covered. Another 4. All right. 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, there we go. There's a 5. All right, so we're gonna collect our 40. That paid 49. So I've got 40 banked, 113 in play. Let's go. Yeesh, just in the nick of time. All right. This isn't what I wanted. Ones, 3, 3, 4. Okay. All right. Fighting to stay alive here. Oh, that money lasted a while, but we need a big roll. I'm not even sure. I think I had 340s, maybe 300 or 400. So, you know, not risking a ton compared to what I normally do. I like the strategy, just we're trying to catch a monster is really what it comes down to. Let's press those up. There's an 8. Whoops. There's another 8. 8s are great. Let's keep them coming. There's a 6. And a good 4. And a 3. So let's get those other extremes loaded. Now everything's, just in the nick of time. All right, so we're gonna get our next 40 out of this. Let's just go like that, see where we're at. We're at 34. Let's go 5 and 2, 2 and a 5, 38. Let's just put the 5 back at 5. All right, so we got $40 here. There's our 6, 10 and 11. And there's a 4, that's great. 10, 18. What happened there? We have 10 more. There we go. So we're at 29. All right. Oh, dude, another 2. All right, that's great. So let's get this like that. We've got $5 extra, so let's put it back on the 9. All right, so we got 40. We got some stuff kind of loaded. We need a 5 to hit $30 on the bonus. There's a 6, 20, and 4. There's a 6. So I think we're gonna collect on that, okay? So we're at 88. All right, so now we're at 80. We've got our next 2 numbers. There's another 4. This is great. All right, we're putting 50 on it, okay? We got $3 extra. Let's put it on the 5. There's a 9, 10, and 4. We're gonna have the bets off right now. Give it a chance for a blue. Bad one. There's an 8, hard 8. There's an 11. All right, so get all these at 10. I'm actually going to reduce this 4 to 50. We're going to bet some hard ways. We have 110. Let's just get it to where we have our next 3 numbers. And why don't we just do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4. All right, so I've got my next 3 here. We're doing real well. You know, we've got the bad number off the board. Okay, and we're close to turning the corner. Each number is super valuable right now, right? We want to start taking some more profit. All right, there's a 9. I'm just gonna go up 10 on that 9. Take a little profit. There's a 10. We'll go up 10, and that was hard way, so nope. The buttons are a little sticky. Notice that on these new machines here, it's like I can't do my quick press on them like I normally would. It doesn't always catch. There's the 5. That's great. All right, so we got the extra $30 on the bonus. And we just need a 12. 12 will give us, you know, what we would win on the 12 plus another, $180. Shoot, I'll take that considering we only got $40 in there. All right, here we go. I was just about to say, each roll is so valuable. All right. We're still gonna stick with our 40. Okay. So we got 144 banked. Man, that was a good roll. All right, let's go 5 and 1. There's a 5. There's a 4. Seven out. All right. So we got 144 in there. Oops, not what I wanted. Just doing ones. Fives. All right. We got 101 in play. Oh, boy. They giveth and they taketh. All right. So we got 18 left over $40. So I'm gonna save that $8 for now, but I'm gonna place all the numbers here. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. Man, we were doing so good. All right, so we're gonna go 5, 5, and the rest on the 11. We got all the numbers covered. There's a 10. And there goes a 6. And there's a 5. There's a 4, that's great. There's another 6. Seven out. All right. Another 40 in. All right. We're a little light on the 11 right now. All right, got the 11 up to speed. Dang. That sucks. But it was bound to happen. 2 or 12, you know. They're going to come at some point. I'll pick them up here as soon as I pop maybe a repeater of some sort. Oh my God. That does suck, for sure. That sucks. All right. Can we get a repeater here? What do we need? A 5, 6, or a 10? There's a 4. Well, we're getting close to the bonus. We need a 3. There's a 6. So why don't we go 5, 5, and the rest on the 6. We need an 8 and 11 on the high side. There's the 8. Okay, we need a 3 and 11. Oh, dang, did you see that? That was really close. All right, we're gonna try and get our next 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we'll go with that. So we got 40 banked on our next roll. 3 or an 11. Nope. 7 out. Well, at least we got our next roll kind of covered. All right. There's a 5. And an 8. Seven. All right, another 40. We have to end this video soon. Running a little long here, but we'll give it a shot here. All right. There's a 10. So let's get that going. So the 3 and 11 are now set. Let's get the 5 pressed up. Let's look for a repeater so that we can bet the 2 and the 12. There's an 8. There's the 11. All right, so on that note, we'll go like that. Yeah, we got them all covered. Ha! Running out of 20s here. Waiting for a monster roll, just trying to find one. All right, another 40 in. There's 6. There's a 5. There's a 9. Let's get some repeaters going here. Ugh. We are struggling. Six. Oh man, save those for a little bit. There's a 10. So let's get the 3 and 11 buttoned up. All right, we got the 6 at 24. There's a 3, so that's good. Let's go like that. Put the rest on the 3. There's a 4. There's a good 10. All right, there's a 6. So we are going to bank our next 40. And let's go like that. Okay, we got our next 40. There's a 9. There's a great 10. So we're gonna keep our next, so we're gonna have 2 40s in there. So we got 80. 7 out. Rolled that 10 just in the nick of time. All right, 40 in and 40 protected. At least there was. Eight. Press up the 8. Another bet on the 8. Let's roll a bunch of 8s. All right, so we're gonna reduce, protect our next 40. There's an 11. All right, just need to pick up the 2. There's a good 3, so we'll go like that. And then 10 and 4. Another 3 would be outstanding. 11, there's a good 11. 10. There's a 4. I put too many on that. All right, 38. Nine. Another 9. Setting the bets on. There's a 3. So let's go 2 and 3. And let's go like this and like that. So we got a little bit of something on everything here. There's an 8. Now let's just roll some numbers here for about a half hour. Half hour straight. So let's get these buttoned up. Let's roll all extremes for about a half hour. There we go. You ask and you shall receive. All right, so we're gonna bank our next 40. There's a 9, 25, and then we're gonna press up 2 other numbers there just to get these things kind of bumped up a little bit. There's a good 6, glad we pressed that. Let's go 11 there. I don't know what happened. Just put too much money on that 6. Well, it worked out. So 25, and we'll go 1, 2. Oh, God, these buttons are just so sticky. Let's go 3, 3. We'll go 1 there. These buttons, you really gotta like, you can't touch them quick here. It looks like they're a little sensitive, but all right, here we go. There's a great 2. So let's go 25, and then we'll go 1, 2. Nope. Once again, the buttons are not clicking right away. 6. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. That's a good 6. We're gonna reduce these to quarters. Okay, make those 6s. Okay, we're gonna make these 10s. We're gonna leave that at a quarter. So we have 172 banked. I need to take some profit here, all right? All right, so I think we're good now. Let's keep rolling here. There's a good 9. We'll press that up a quarter. Boom. Although I took that down. All right, we're gonna be off on this roll. Just give it a freebie here. We needed that 10. That's a good 10 for the bonus. All right, here we go. There's a good 6. We'll press that up a quarter. Let's do that. Nope. Again, people, I apologize. On these buttons, on these new machines, it's almost like you gotta press and hold, or you have to press it twice to make sure it clicks to the different denomination. They're not doing it on a quick one touch like we're normally used to. All right, put a little bad mojo on me there. All right. And I know this is the case, you know, as far as the sensitivity of the buttons, because it's been doing it on this machine and that machine right there. All right, we're just gonna get these other numbers up right away. See if we can get another good roll here. There's a 10. There's a good 4. So you can already see that the button was a little sticky on this one. It's supposed to be 14. I think it pressed 5s instead of 3s on that. All right, 40 across. That sucks. All right, so I'm collecting 5 on that, and I have 5 extras, so I'm gonna get them all placed. So I got 40 on the next one protected. There's an 8. Ah, these buttons are just, well, it worked out in my favor. Let's go 5s and 3s. Just gonna have to go slower. I mean, that's the reality of it is. There's a good one. $30. Ah, Dang it. Just getting there. Let's go 4 and 4. All right, let's go. Let's get those there. Let's pick up a little bit on the 2 and the 12 just in case. There's our 6. There's our 11. Let's make that 5. Put the rest on the 11. And just giving you heads up, I think I got 40 left here. 40 left. Shouldn't have said it. Kiss of death. All right, last 40. Gave it a shot today, you know. Had some, you know, a couple of decent rolls, but nothing that was going to turn, you know, $40 into 400 really, 400 or 500. Very close, but no cigar. End of video, gave it a shot. Another, you know, trying to grind a small amount into a big amount, but just didn't happen today, guys. See you next time.